Oh, it's so good.
Hi, we're Yvonne and Jeremy, and we're slow traveling the world on a budget.
Today, we sample some of the delicious food from Turkey's Black Sea region. Hi everyone and welcome to a brand new video. Today we're trying Turkish food by the Black Sea. It has its own unique flavor. So we're gonna try a lot of different varieties of Turkish food from the Black Sea. And we're starting off today with this pide. All around Turkey, people eat pide, which looks kind of like Turkish pizza. We have half and half ground meat and cheese, topped with a raw egg. Oh, it's rich and creamy. The dough is super crispy and it's a light layer of the filling, but the flavor is really, really strong. It's really delicious.
I love that this is packed with meat. I think the highlight of this is really the crispiness of the pide. This is topped with some ground meat and tomatoes and onion, so it kind of provides even more crunch to the already crispy bread.
Having the raw egg on top of the pide is definitely unique to this area, but we definitely recommend visiting these different shops that focus and specialize in one particular dish or one particular item. They get it down really, really well. You'll see through the rest of the video as we try from different places that don't have a large menu but focus on one particular item. Man, they really do that item to perfection. So I tried to go pay for our pide, and the owner came out and said that it's on him, so wow, that's Turkish hospitality for you. So for dinner tonight, we've come out to this no frills köfte place. I really appreciate the vibes because we're just sitting here on the side of the road and there's no menu, so we're just enjoying salad, the köfte, some bread, and some homemade ayran, which comes by the pitcher.
The texture is kind of like yogurt, like a drinking yogurt texture, but the taste is more salty than sweet. After drinking this part is like salivating.
I'm gonna try the salad real quick. It comes topped with some beans, there's lettuce, onions, cucumber, and tomato. Yeah, I really like how the beans have been cooked softly, and the lemon really brings out the freshness and the juiciness of all the vegetables.
Wow, it smells so good. This was freshly made. So the outside is a little bit crunchy, crispy. It's just freshly made. And the inside is very moist, but it's very, very good. It's just seasoned perfectly.
That has a chewy dough on the outside and it's soft on the inside. This is the kind of bread that I could eat for days.
So you can't go to the Black Sea without having some Black seafood. So that is what we ordered today, seafood.
All right, so first up, we've been given some free side dishes. So we have boiled potatoes, some boiled vegetables, some grapeseed wrapped dolmas, some bread, and these little fried cakes that I'm not really sure what they are.
Salatamız efendim. Tuz ve limon.
Okay, salt and lemon. We also got this salad. So we're gonna each get some and we're gonna tell you which ones are our favorites.
This is such a colorful plate. Oh, this is so cool. Yeah, I think this is like a fish cake. Like think of crab cakes, but fish cake with a little bit of fish and some batter. It's quite good. It's really hard to say which one's my favorite. The oiliness of the fish cakes, the juiciness of the dolmas, the saltiness from the potatoes, and the crunchiness of the salad just really, really completes this meal. So we ordered 2 types of fish. They're both fish from the Black Sea. So this one is called Mezgit. So it seems like these are small fried fish. Yeah, you can eat the whole fish, even the bones. It's fried, lightly crispy. The meat is very soft and it kind of melts in your mouth. It's really good.
We also have the sea bass called Levrek that's also mixed with a stewed tomato sauce with some cheese on top. Looks really good. Oh, it's really good. It's like steamed to perfection and mixed with a light tomato sauce and the cheese on top. That is new. I don't really eat cheese that often with my fish, but this definitely works. It's really tasty. Oh, it's really good. It flakes perfectly.
I think the sea bass is the highlight of this meal. It's so good. So good.
We didn't realize it at first, but there are actually 2 kinds of bread. The regular white bread and what looks like the Black Sea bread, which is denser, probably has some cornmeal, and it's good.
I am so excited for this dessert. This is called Sutlac. So this is pretty much a custard-like rice pudding, the cream torched on top and topped with some hazelnuts. Wow. Look at how creamy this is. It's so creamy. Oh, I love the nutty finish. This is creamy, it's milky, and it's nutty because of the hazelnuts. The torched cream adds that roasty flavor. Oh, this is so good.
All right, so we've ventured out into the hills of Hamsiköy. Hamsi means anchovy in Turkish. We've come to this very traditional restaurant, which is supposed to be near the birthplace of Sutlac, the dessert. But first, we're gonna eat some things. So we have köfte, which is the Turkish ground meat patties. We have a lentil soup, we have some rice pilaf, and we have some beans, fasulye, stewed with some beef, along with some bread to eat on the side. So we're gonna dig in and enjoy each of these items.
Now this is the köfte. It's very good. It's not oily, but it has a good chew to it. So this kind of feels like a different style, but it's still very, very good and very unique.
All right, I'm trying the rice and the beans with the beef. It's very hearty. I love the beans. They're pasty inside. They're stewed, and so they're cooked very thoroughly. And I really, really enjoy the tomato base of the beans. It's really comforting and perfect on a chilly day. Like, I could eat this every day, probably. It's so good.
And I'm going to be trying this lentil soup. This is like comfort food. So this soup is pretty watery, which I like. And there are just very soft grains of lentils. They also use some herbs, so it's very fragrant. I feel like this soup is one of those things where 1 spoonful is just not enough. You take a spoonful, you drink it, and then you just keep slurping, and then next thing you know, the whole bowl of soup is gone. See what I told you about finishing my soup? I got another one. Because it was that good. And I finished the first one very quickly. So the main reason we came to Hamsiköy is for the Sutlac. So here in this restaurant, they still serve Sutlac in the most original form, which is just cream and rice and nothing else. So very, very excited to try this. I can already tell from the looks of it that this is going to be one creamy bite. Oh, it's dripping. Oh. Wow, it's so good. It's more dense. Wow, this is so good. Definitely more dense than the one we tried yesterday. This one has more rice, more cream, more milk. Overall, just way creamier. I am so glad we each got one.
Oh wow, it's like just so rich and creamy, and the bits of rice are nice and like sticky and glutinous. It just tastes really good, and I can tell we're gonna finish this really, really quickly. This is pretty different from the version that's popular around other parts of Turkey. It's a special treat to be able to try this original version. So next up, we're trying a dish that is normally eaten at breakfast. It's a cheese fondue-like thing called Kuymak, and it's special to this region. We've also gotten a side of rice and beans and salad to round out the meal.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh, this is craziness.
So this is cheese mixed with cornmeal. That's why it's so stringy and gooey like this. I got some bread. Oh, it's so good. Wow. Kind of has like a mixture of like creamy richness from the cheese and savoriness and saltiness from the butter, and the cornmeal kind of gives it that texture. So wow, it's so good. They made this fresh especially for us. We're so honored.
That rich cheese with butter, so delicious. It's finger licking good. We gotta eat this while it's hot. There is a difference between Kuymak and Georgian ilargi. I would say that the cheese to cornmeal ratio is a lot higher in Kuymak. Plus there's added butter on top, making it extra creamy. So with that, we're gonna conclude this video about the food of the Black Sea, the Turkish side. We hope you've enjoyed tagging along. And if there are any items that we missed that you really would recommend, leave them down below in the comments. Don't forget to leave a like, and we'll see you in our next video.